Welcome back. We're having a discussion with Jim Baumgartner, and we're trying to lead up to an event that happened, I guess, started last week, and you've been covering this person, this veteran that's been on Main Street, and he's got a sign and he's got a story, and you want to take it from where you left off?
Yeah, when it came to that Monday morning, like I say, I turned around, recorded day one, and I was very impressed by this man, because there comes a time when you can tell when someone's just being on the level with you. You can just see it in their eyes. And then when you can tell that the terminal parts of his story, as far as his lung cancer and everything else, he looks healthy. If you look at me, look healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Because he's not going through chemo. He's not doing chemo. He's not doing radiation.
Mm-hmm.
So the people who are used to associating the look of cancer with that.
Is that his by choice?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he didn't want to do that. So that was his choice not to go.
So he doesn't have really anything ultimately to gain for himself,
No,
other than getting
Absolutely
the
not.
story out.
yeah, and that's the other thing about it is and he tries to preface it when it comes to his campaign. This isn't about him, and he and I, when we talked about it this morning before I came on the show, is that people can misconstrue some things. When it comes to him talking about his aspect of it, it's not because of him. It's like giving a testimony or a direct witness to a problem. And he has the best one ever because he's in the middle of it. Mm-hmm. You can look in this man's eyes and you can hear it directly from him. It's not a second person account. It's right here, it's right now. Mm-hmm. It happens to be about him, but if you were talking about anyone else, then it'd be more noble? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. And so, long story condensing down again, is the first week, day 1 through day 5 of last week, watched a lot of great things happen. By Wednesday of last week, I got a message from Terry Garrett from over at Congressman Womack's office that she was wanting to go out there and talk to him. He was already gone because he only stayed out there from 9 till noon. That's a pretty big struggle in and of itself. But anyway, she wanted to go by and talk to him, see if there was anything the congressman's office could do. Well, Thursday morning, she came out. They talked, and by Thursday afternoon, the records in question at that moment, we got him released and sent to the office in Mountain Home, and he was able to get the appointment.
Wow.
So that was a big thumbs up to Congressman Womack's office, and especially Terry Garrett, because she did that, boom, she was on it, and it was fantastic. Mm-hmm. So, and again, that was full cooperation from the VA in Fayetteville. And that's where it leads to the bigger mission of Gary's stand. The bigger mission of Gary's stand comes from awareness for other veterans to stand up and call and contact their representatives and their senators to let them know the problems. Because now Gary's done this for years and years that he's been inside of the VA system. Now he's done this and always got the same thing. Well, we know, but there's nothing we can do. Well, thanks to last Friday, President Trump signed the VA Accountability and Whistleblower Act into law. Mm-hmm. Finally, they can do something. Mm-hmm. Because before you could not. I mean, it was bureaucracy, move this piece of paper to that piece of paper. But now, it's on the books. So now you can call your representative, you can call your senator, and they can do something about it. And so issues like this, to where one person didn't want to push one piece of paper through, they can be called to the carpet now. And that's why the direct wording towards Dr. Worley over at the VA office in Fayetteville, because he's the one who didn't push the one piece of paper through.
Oh, gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's fantastic. We do have a clip, and now this one, from day one to where we are now, I've watched myself, and if you watch the clips, you'll see Gary's getting a little more puny as far as his health goes. And Monday was rough. By the end of Monday, went to noon, he went, got a burger, then wanted to go back over to the doctor to get checked. The man was sitting out there with 104 temp and pneumonia that had developed. But the VA over here at Harrison, they were on top of him. They got his fever down, got him some antibiotics for the pneumonia, told him to stay home or go in the hospital. He said, see you in the morning. And he did. This morning, though, when we discussed it, Gary's embracing the fact that there are certain things health-wise that can probably lead him to not do certain things. And that's where we are in this clip.
Okay, let's watch.
Excuse me.
Good morning, Harrison, Arkansas. This is your veteran with good intentions. I'm here today to say it's starting to work. A lot of people have called their senator and their congressman. Please keep that up. That's what's important. Remember now, I'm not here for me. The doctor told me Monday with lung cancer and pneumonia, my time is short. I had pledged that I would be here till the day I die, but it occurs to me I have to have the strength to get here. It occurs to me that I have to be safe on the road. It occurs to me that I do not wish to ever put any innocent lives at stake and so at risk. And so if there is an opportunity to continue, I will. But whenever I think I might be putting innocent people in jeopardy, I will cease and desist, and we'll do it from home. This has been a real struggle. I'm not complaining though. I'm not doing it for me. My life is just about over, according to the doctor on Monday. And if you don't mind, please continue honking 3 times. That gives me energy. Yeah, so it's the very day that I think I can't safely drive here, it's an hour drive here and an hour drive back home. That's 2 hours, which takes a lot of energy from me. But thank you so much. So many people have been coming by and honking 3 times. We really appreciate that. And please call your senator, please call your congressman, and let them know that we have the VA Accountability Act. Let's get it. Let's start using it. I have a case where they broke the law right now. Everybody knows about it. And here's what our real goal is. It is to take the health care away from the bureaucrats who do not have medical degrees, take it away from them and give it back to the healthcare workers, the doctors and the nurses who do have medical degrees. And so if you'll please help me with that, my time is really short, so we're going to have to get these things done pretty quick. I would really love to see this happen before I die. And God bless America, and God bless the Harrison VA.
Yeah, and that's the thing you'll notice. I mean, and I've watched it progress over the past week and a half now, to where his breathing is getting much more struggled, and it's unfortunate. We were talking about it again this morning. It's like, because it looks, again, because if you just look at him topically, he looks okay, no big deal. But no, that's really not it. And plus, you'll notice he's got a little bit of a pudge there, a little bit of a gut. Well, that's actually where the fluid's going, and so, and again, he's on home hospice care. And but he's fighting amazing. He drives in an hour south of here, past Yellville is where he drives in from. And boy, he's just so. I've never met somebody so determined. And one thing I'd like to point out before we do run out of time.
Yeah.
You know, because the social webs and people and all these things, they you get some people, and rightfully so in some cases, to where you question people's intentions and motives. Mm-hmm. Well, at this point, I would like to just point out point blank, and I've known this from the beginning, because again, you can see it in the man's eyes. The man is 100% legit. Number one, he never claimed himself to be a war hero or anything like that. He just simply said that he was a former Ranger, and as a Ranger, by golly, you never leave a man behind, and that's his mission here. Yeah. He's not leaving anyone behind if he can, and getting this message out. But he did on Monday, because some people on social media were being a little harsh in regards, and yeah. Anyway, he brought this for me to see when it comes to his credentials. And this right here, this plaque right here, I don't know how well that'll show up, but this is actually one of his most prized things. This was this plaque was given to him by his men in Vietnam, 75th Infantry there with the Rangers, excuse me, and just for the good job that he did. And this is in relation to, because he was also an instructor at the Recondo training for Rangers out there. But this man is, he's totally legit. Anyway, what he had done is, with one of the bloodiest battles for Rangers, or highest casualty rate loss for Rangers in Vietnam, was his company. And after all was said and done, he wrote letters to the generals, like General Westmoreland and all these guys, addressing this directly and what they needed to do to fix this problem. And this right here is actually a letter back dated from, I do believe, March 4th, 1969, that he received, March 4th, 1969, that he received from the general. Wow. Personally, addressing his concerns.
That's Westmoreland's signature.
That's the one, baby.
Wow.
That's the one.
Wow.
And so I get goosebumps thinking about it. And again, it's not even about that, because this is great. But the bigger thing is you've got a human being who's sitting out there literally facing mortality like I've never seen personally in my life. And really, it's amazing. And I don't know if he's going to be back this week, because we've talked that if he can't drive and he doesn't feel he can't
Yeah.
drive, I'm glad he's taking that responsibility. But if he can't, we're going to continue this. We're going to continue Gary's stand and Gary's message, where I'll go to his house, man, because you know what? He's got something to say, and people need. And you can say it a whole lot better when you're looking at their eyes, man. And I really hope this helps.
Where can people follow this?
Facebook, if you look up Gary's Stand on Facebook, or my personal page, I kind of put everything, the little birdie pages, all of them. There's like 1,000,000,001
Right.
of them now. I try to share. I try not to be too spammy with it because that does annoy me to death, but at the same time, I want this message out. And we've had a great response so far. I mean, impression-wise, we've seen over 23,000 people, and then the Facebook page itself sold a lot of numbers. Go like it, folks. Like it. It doesn't hurt you. It costs you nothing. But then the video views themselves, we're getting all total over around 25, 30,000 on the videos that have been posted combined. So the messages are there. And
Yeah.
they're there.
We've got contact information at Dr. Womack, or not Dr. Womack, but Representative Womack. Is that
Yes.
is that appropriate? I think we had.
Yeah,
that
if
as
you
a-
can pull that up, that'd be great. Call
Yeah.
Terry Garrett at Congressman Womack's office to let her know if you're having a problem inside of the VA system, just like what Gary has experienced. Let them know. You know, there's no guarantee of instant results and things like that. You never know because I mean. It's a big ship, but unless they know, they can't do anything. And so the more they know,
Yeah.
the better off.
Yeah.
But definitely call Terry.
I
Garrett.
don't see
Yeah.
the number right now, but
Oh.
it is 870-741-6900.
Yes, 741-6900. Terry Garrett's office, or Congressman Womack's office. Terry Garrett mans it here at the Duran Center. Or stop by and say hi, because Terry is very open, willing, and
Okay.
not just on this. If you have anything else going
Sure.
on,
Well,
you
that's why the
contact
office
him.
is here.
And that's why it's here, and that's why they're up there. And
Okay.
they are very receptive.
Very good. Very good information.
you.
Yeah, thank you, Jim.
Thank
Appreciate
you
it
for your
very
passion, you know,
It's
with telling this.
we are to inform and entertain.
much. We are, yeah.
That's it.
And I think that if there's something going on, and I get calls every now and then from people, they're probably not legitimate reasons for us to cover news. They've got a grief with a
Oh,
family member or something. You get those calls too.
Oh boy.
But if there's something legitimate that could help the community or
Absolutely.
inform the community or something that involves either the government or local officials or something that is going to impact us as a whole, I want you to please contact either us
should.
or Jim. Jim is
Yep.
on that. He's loves going out at 2 a.m. and doing all kinds of stories.
You give me a good reason, I'll come running in my boxers, man. You may regret it, but I'll be there. So,
Well, on that note, Jim, thanks so much for being here.
yes. Hey,
And,
it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
So,
Thank you very much. And we hope you enjoyed the show. If you have comments or suggestions for what we do here, if you'd like to be a guest, or if you know someone that would like to be a guest, you can contact us here at our television station here in Harrison, Arkansas, Hometown TV, K26 at 400 South Sycamore, or you can give us a call at the office, 870-741-4891. We have a Facebook page, Hometown Television, and our website is hometowntv.net. From all of us here, and for Ian, that's doing all of the engineering work behind the scenes, we want to thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next time.
yay.
Awesome.